Wow, that was a while back. Too late now, though. Alright, so good evening, ladies and gents. Here you are with more Dragon Age Inquisition. I thought about streaming Destiny 2 because of the Destiny 2 weekly reset, and then thought, you know what? I really want to play more Dragon Age. So here we are. Let me get my stream up and running. Okay. You wanna... Oh, pardon me. Good heavens. I am drinking orange soda, so I will likely be burping a couple times. Sorry, not sorry. I try not to be crass about it, but at the same time, it's a bodily function. It just fucking happens. So, just to recap, well, if you're watching this in series and all that, you already know what happened in the last episode, but I'm telling you about what happened after the stream ended. So, I was down here when we ended the stream, and immediately my compulsion kicked in, and I started just talking to people, and I ended up talking to Cullen here, and I was like, wait a second, I'm not streaming. So I already had a little bit of a conversation with him.
I was. It's exciting being away from that life, being somewhere new. Maybe that's selfish, given what's happened.
No, it's understandable. You were locked in a fucking tower with the Circle of Magi, and now you're finally free. I really don't care about him.
Is there anything I should know?
Present.
Why would Templars break away from the Chantry?
The Order believes the Chantry no longer supports their efforts. Not to the extent they should.
But the Templars have served the Chantry for ages.
In that time, they've come to take the Order's services for granted. Templars risk their lives against blood magic, demons, abominations, to feel as if those efforts are dismissed. Now, I may disagree with the Order's actions, but I'm here as proof of it. I sympathize with their frustrations.
That's all for now.
So yeah. This game is a good amount of juxtaposition between fighting shit and then also, you know, talking to people about shit. So it's a good 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
You're kind of a force of nature, aren't you?
When I need to be.
It's impressive.
You flatter me.
I'm trying.
That's the objective.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool, and they may be right.
Also, hello cow in the comments.
What does your faith tell you?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see. And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot. But is this the Maker's will?
It says I have 2 comments, but I can't see the other comments. So give me 2 seconds. It's gonna blue screen on you. Broadcast. Comments. Hi, Dylan. Or Raz.
I think I'm the Herald of Andraste.
I think you were sent to help us. I hope you were. But the Maker's help takes many forms. Sometimes it's difficult to discern who it truly benefits, or how.
Am I in a party? Yes, but I am streaming, so I don't know what it was you messaged me about. Sorry I missed your message there, dude. And I didn't know if it was something you wanted to talk about on stream, so I was going to message you on Facebook during loading screens and shit.
What's going to happen now?
Now, we deal with the Chantry's panic over you before they do even more harm. Then we close the breach. We are the only ones who can. After that, we find out who is responsible for this chaos, and we end them. And if there are consequences to be paid for what I have done, I pay them. I only pray the price is not too high.
That dummy is getting a little too close to the camera. I see you joined the party I was in. Wanted to see if you wanted to join us for Callus raid. Ah, well, unfortunately I was busy earlier.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I?
Did
My
she just
trainers
cut the head off it?
always said, Cassandra, you are too brash.
No.
You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
Can't say I'm not grateful to hear that.
I can be harsh, I know.
More than a little bit harsh.
I'm curious. Do you even believe in the Maker?
I mean, you can't really deny that there's some great power here, but I don't know if I'd call it a god, you know? There's some shit at
I
work
can't
here.
really say.
I suppose it doesn't matter now. I have to believe we were put on this path for a reason, even if you do not. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
Goddamn phone. Just a little bit of behind the scenes shit. I was gonna restart my phone and then add message Raz on Facebook, but immediately the iPhone was like, we have an update. I was like, alright, I'll update and then message him, but he jumped in the comments, so I don't have to. That being said, I'm still just sitting here.
Fliss thought you and your
Expected you, big boy. I'm Harriet, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. World's gone mad.
I like how she says that's warm.
Against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits.
Kinda got a lot of skin
Our
exposed.
gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
See, this is the cool thing. Everyone has a story.
Be here.
Come from a little town called Lothring. Long gone now. I was in Redcliffe when the Darkspawn hit it during the Blight. Helped rebuild.
Nice.
Royalty decided it was time to hand the place over to the bloody mages. Then again, fair's fair. It was one of them that stopped the Blight and all.
Yes, it was!
Just because
Yes!
can't decide if I'm the luckiest son of a bitch walking or the exact opposite.
See, little backstory. Redcliffe is possessed by, being corrupted by a demon. You find out that the demon is possessing the Herald's son. And then, if you're playing as a warrior or a rogue, your options are kill him, which of course makes the mom go insane, and then you have to kill her too. I'm pretty sure, anyway. I don't know if there's a way to kill him and not kill her. But, you know, your options are pretty much to kill him. And then I think there's some dark ritual that sacrifices the mother, but draws the demon out of the son and allows you to kill it that way. So, you still have to kill somebody. However, if you're playing as a mage, you can actually enter the Fade, find the demon in its plane in the Fade, and kill it there. So when he said that Redcliffe was saved by a mage, he's referring to my playthrough of Dragon Age 1, and that's the type of shit that I really fucking like.
You're still walking. That's always good.
True enough.
Who outfits the Inquisition soldiers?
Not me. I've got work to do. Can't be passing a sword to every blighter who signs up. If you want to help the troops, talk to Thread, the quartermaster. She'll set up requisitions.
What can you and your team make here?
Arms and armour. We work irons and blighted dragon bone if you've got it. Our designs are simple, but they get the job done. something
Yeah, this game is a very interesting
with your own
crafting.
design. We'll see what we can do.
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. You find a new piece, pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of you. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something to keep you safe. Take a look at it on the table there and we can talk. You'll need materials. You should have what you want just outside.
Goodbye.
Alright, what do we got in the comments? I remember your Terraria days. I don't know what you're talking about with Terraria days. I still play Terraria. Crafting, you need a schematic with enough materials. The point of the matter is that based on what you make dictates what the stats are on it. So, like, for instance, each slot is a specific number of materials, and then there are 5 different types of crafting materials. Utility, offense, defense, damage, armor. Type of slot determines generated from the material. For example, placing iron in a defensive slot gives a bonus to melee defense, while putting it in a utility slot gives a bonus to strength. Interesting. Crafting. Each crafting material has a predetermined stat value for each possible slot type, which you can view by examining the material. When do you play Terraria? I just play it off stream. Final value of the stat coming from a slot determined by multiply the value by the number of materials placed. Anyway, point of the matter is that, like, for instance, cotton gives willpower, or magic, or willpower. Magic would honestly be the best choice, given it's a freaking staff. And then I can give magic armor penetration, which is actually really good. Stagger on hit, 2 attack. No, I actually think this would be a really good thing to craft. And then it's like, bam. Alright, now I have a crafted hilt. Actually, that's not a hilt. That's a friggin' other thing. Flanking damage bonus, under round hit, critical chance, critical damage bonus, flanking damage bonus. Ooh, what do I want? What do I want? I think I'm gonna go with the 2% critical chance. And then armor penetration, attack, or stagger. More armor penetration, please, and thank you. And so it's like, okay, cool. Now I've made those. That's another thing I did. I went in and I leveled people up and gave them all equipment and all that jazz. And yeah, so I don't have anything I have to worry about there. Modify armor. Upgrading an item adds the upgrade stat to the item stat in addition to its appearance. Touch a hilt with +3 cunning bonus to a sword. Add this bonus to the sword. Yeah, no shit. You can freely remove and add existing upgrades or exchange them between different items. New upgrades can be crafted in crafting station. This is where I craft? No, this is where I modify. So, like, for instance, this is the gear that I'm going to have Cassandra equip when she's level 9, I think is required for this. 8. I'm an idiot, that's why it's on my screen. When I get a new PC, I'm going to play a lot more games. Well, good luck there, man. Sadly, PCs are expensive. So, this is the armor I am wearing, and I can't really add anything to it. But if I'm going to modify weapons, I can modify my staff. Now, the grip I just made, bam. This blade I just made, bam. And now that will actually change the appearance of my staff. So now, it's got that cool blade on the fucking base. And then you can also craft armor in the same exact fashion, in that, like, for instance, if I want to craft the Shiroktar, which is what I'm wearing, I can craft it, and then based on the materials dictates the armor rating. So because I have lower level materials, I can't really add anything crazy to it. But down the line, if I decide to say I want to make this out of iron, down the line, if I get better materials, I can add better materials to make it do crazy things. Huh. Spelling. I mean, I know you type out 2 words there, Cal. I was able to figure out what you were saying. And if you ever did post something there where I don't know what the hell you're saying, I'll just say, I'm sorry, can you repeat that? I think you got a few typos there. Alright, so why you have to go to each station manually, I don't know. That's mildly annoying. I think it's honestly why I stayed away from crafting most of the time. Oh yeah, that's right, I can create an enhanced Bianca thing. Let me just go ahead and do that now. Bam. on the bright side, it's at least very easy to craft. So, now for the question. If I go to modify weapon, yeah, I can switch character. So there's Cassandra's hatchet, Solas, Varric. Bianca has no grip or arms. Whabam, whabam. Now suddenly, he, I think, has the best weapon of all of us. Because he's 51 DPS, and now he's 70 DPS. So he just got a nice big boost to damage. Alright, that might actually make Varric worth a damn to fucking use. I didn't get big into the crafting system, so I didn't actually poke that. But yeah, there are several people that you talk to here in the village, and this guy's the merchant. This is where I can literally go to, and then if I go to sell, there was just sell all, and you go to the valuables tab and you hit triangle, and it just sold all the crap that I had. Ooh, I can buy crafting materials from you. I am very tempted to do that. But I also don't get too big into the crafting system, so I'm not going to waste my money. Hello, there's a quest this way. Who's okay? It was called, I was going to say, isn't this the house where I live? You know, I definitely can't say I believe in a god in this game, because, I mean, there is some fucking crazy world we live in, that's for damn sure. But I don't know if I'd call it, you know, there's a god, just a whole lot of crazy fucking shit at work. Which in all honesty is how we live our lives now, where it's just like, I don't know about God, but there's a lot of shit going on in our lives.
So,
everyone's got their own cup of shit.
Are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful.
Hell of a promotion.
Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
I'm just glad to be alive.
I'm just glad I'm still standing after all that.
I still
Priorities.
can't believe you survived Cassandra. You're lucky you were out cold for most of her frothing rage. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
So yeah, if y'all want to leave comments, like Cal is, feel free to chat in the comments. I do read them.
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but this, thousands of people died.
That's a bug on my
I
screen.
was almost one of them, and now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
That's actually very responsible of you, Varric.
The breach needs to be sealed. The sooner the better.
If it can be sealed, you might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere.
Oh, Cal's
I've seen
stepping
that.
away.
But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
Well, miracles aren't just handed over. That's something that doesn't just take blind faith. It takes a sense of purpose and fuckloads of effort to achieve.
Fix the door just like you asked, Flitter.
No one here I could talk to. That's the cool thing is I literally just run around and like, can I talk to you? Nope. Bye. This is too much shit. I'm not manually reading each and everything, which if you want to expand upon the world that you're in, you can actually read all of that out manually if you so choose. But fuck if that's not a lot of reading.
Blessed are the peacekeepers.
And I'm here specifically to hear voice acting so that I don't have to read forever.
The lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood. To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing?
You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
Now I'm Jesus? The fuck?
How is this a game? Do you see the sky? What about the temple ruins? The bones lying in the dust.
I don't know if
Even if you
Andraste...
didn't
No,
support
Maker
the
is
divine
God. Then
speaks,
who the fuck is
you wouldn't
Andraste?
call this right. Who could? So many
Andraste
innocent lives.
is...
The faithful murdered where
the
the
equivalent of
holiest
Jesus?
of
I don't
holies
know.
once
Oh, Cow's
stood.
back.
If the Maker
Welcome back.
willed this, what is it if not a game or a cruel joke?
Awful things happen every day. Get used to it.
A little
It
bit
used to
colder
be
than I'd have gone for.
To be discarded when the Maker's done with you? The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
I kind of want to say that, but that'll just be cold again.
Maybe you should be angry at the people who murdered her.
If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
These are your problem. That's a bit rude.
Maybe you have another purpose.
The bottom one is almost always fucking rude as shit.
No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this.
Everyone's got their
Was a
down
moment of
moments.
weakness. It won't happen
Also,
again.
seriously yellow on the eyeshadow. You might want to go with something that kind of
will
complements
speak
your
later.
skin tone. I don't know why I suddenly turned into a fucking makeup specialist, but, you know. I just saw it and immediately was like, wow, that's... She should really, not wear bright yellow. That's something I noticed, that a lot of the characters have, like, weird makeup. Well, not a lot. The default character, like, when I was gonna make this character, the default character had, like, this weird yellow eyeshadow, and I'm like, why? Oh, wait, I'm in the fucking... I don't need to be down here. Although I can smack a brazier, so... That's kind of funny. Just because of the fact that my friggin' staff is so goddamn long. Whoa. And... Justinia! How's it going?
The Inquisition cannot remain a peasant if she can't prove it was founded on Justinia's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked her life to
Is my phone finally working?
Sir Trevelyan, may I present the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven.
Cool.
House d'Aurelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denham, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit, but will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
Demons are pouring from the sky, and you're worried about land claims.
Haven is the d'Aurelion's rightful property.
Has Empress Selene officially acknowledged your possession of Haven? I was unaware Her Imperial Majesty had conferred with Ferelden's monarchs on this matter.
The
I
Empress
agree, though. There's a hole in the sky, and
has
you're...
not yet had the opportunity to do so.
We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
Yeah, sure, whatever Mother Teresa said. And we got Anissa in the comments saying what's up, so...
I'll think
Hi,
of it
Anissa.
immediately.
2 of your viewers are me
Inquisition.
because I forgot to turn off my laptop, so you're welcome. Well, thank you, Melanie. Also, hi, Melanie. Haven't seen you in a while. Also, I did notice that you just subscribed to me again, so I'm guessing you just
Claim on this place. place.
YouTube auto-logged you
Grace's
out
position
and you
is
forgot to
not
log
so
in.
strong as he presents it. Despite our Ferelden relations, the Duralions are Orlesian. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
I agree.
I'm so pleased the Marquis isn't tossing us out into the cold.
His Grace is only the first of many dignitaries we must contend with.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
May I ask, what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Leliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
What sort of
Also,
dealings
question
did
for
you
those
have
watching,
with the
can you
Inquisition?
hear my fan?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate,
Nice.
Lady Montoni.
Awesome.
Thank
I'm seeing no's in the
Let us
comments.
hope so. Thedas
Apparently Cal
politics
can hear it a little.
become
Damn it, now I'm
agitated.
fucking worried.
I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
Although in all honesty, I do need to turn it down, so I'm gonna be going through a loading screen very shortly. Who are you?
You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway. It's odd to see them accepting a mage as their hero. First, we're too dangerous to let out of the circles. And then we're apostate rebels. But they seem to like you. My name is Maeve.
They like me because I
I
can
research
close a
demons
giant
and other
hole in the
creatures.
sky.
Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it.
Ah, the Tranquil, I forgot that was a thing.
Yes. Good.
For those wondering, Tranquil is, well, how do I put this? A mage has the ability to enter the Faden commune with demons. And, more specifically, if a mage is made tranquil, they can no longer commune with demons and therefore lose all magical power. That being said, the way to make someone tranquil is to lobotomize them. And for those that don't know what a lobotomy is, it's taking a, I want to say, 6-inch nail and pinch at the very top of the bridge of your nose between your two eyes and put one nail where your fingers are each. You go in there and basically you puncture the frontal lobe of the brain that allows you to process emotion, and in this world also is what allows them to process their magical powers. So they just put an end to that. Mission operations time, bring Inquisition. Some missions have a preferred type, which result in less time required to undertake the. They may also provide different rewards depending on which advisor completes them. Cool. Oh, this is one of those Inquisition perks thing. New options related to criminal activities and 50% XP. 5% increase the XP earned from killing foes. I kind of want that one. We'll see what else is available. New dialogue options related to the Fate or Arcane Studies. 7% chance to increase extra herbs. Significantly increase the discovery range of searching. Gain a collection of tier 1 herbs. That's terrible. 50% XP for each codex entry. All consequences carefully kept reputation must will pay the Inquisition 2% more. For an expanding network of contacts, 10% discount on goods. Shipment of rare and valuable raw materials for crafting. And I apparently already have this one. Now we're gonna go with the 5% XP on murder and shit. That is for sure what I'm going for, baby. Alright, so we got a bunch of shit in Orlais to do. Rescue soldiers cost 8. Well, I have 10, so we can do this. Who is the recommended? There is no recommended. Okay, never mind. Gather coin. Okay, Josephine will take 45 minutes, so good luck on that. The turn of highway. Oh, hey, 11 minutes for you, so Colin's off on that. Address a nobleman's concerns. I feel like this is something Josephine would be best suited for. Orders against chaos, reason, and darkness. If you stand by this, come forth. Drive the heretics from my lands. They claim to be refugees. Seen elves and apostates, filthy savages. Prove your loyalty, and I will see you richly rewarded for your faith. I already don't like you. It's like, people are in trouble. Fuck them, get rid of them. It's like, so you're a dick. Oh, the Black Emporium awaits. Oops. Am I actually deploying on that mission? Yeah, no, I'm... Okay, well, new area just unlocked. Would you like to gather your party and venture into the Black Emporium now? I may get my ass kicked, but... Fuck it. You don't learn unless you try. Let's roll out. Alright, what do we got in the comments? Don't have to turn off the fan. I already planned on lowering it. I just didn't know how loud it was. If it was loud, that would give me another reason to lower it. Let's see, I've been hanging out with my cousin a lot. She's joining the army, haven't been home to catch your streams. Well, I understand if you're spending time with family. I mean, everyone's got their own lives to live. I'm not demanding people's attention. That's why I appreciate having people to chat with and appreciate people's company while I'm streaming. But again, I'm not going to be the needy bitch and be like, why won't you pay attention to me? Anyway.
Where is the urchin? I require the services of the urchin.
The fuck are you? Hi. I left the Black Emporium empty-handed for 2 reasons. Okay, this is a DLC. This is 100% a DLC. And I really don't feel like reading all that. Crafting materials. Oh, interesting. You're just a place to buy crafting materials, I guess. Motherfucker. Oh, I can't kill any of them. Weapons and accessories. I can buy... Oh. Requires level 18. I really don't think I should be here.
Help yourself to a sock from the basket. But only one.
I beg your pardon? I'm allowed a sock, but only one. One singular sock. The fuck? Oh, it allows me to change my character. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is the default head I went with. White skin with, like, the yellow hints under the eyes. Like, I don't know why. Alright, that's got a bit of a blue eyeshadow. Also, purple. None of them really have terrible eyeshadow. And then, like, I went with white, but a very, very slight fade on it. So that you can see that it's kind of white, but it's not ridiculous. Alright, so...
You went with that.
Don't you sass me wherever the fuck you are. I will end you. Alright, so this is apparently just a place. There doesn't appear to be anything in here of value. I can apparently buy level 18 gear. Why that's a thing, I don't know. I'm gonna go back to my war table. Wait a minute. I'm going to Haven. Why do I need to choose a party to go to base? Whatever. I'm on and off with the streams. Well, again, Not demanding. Rogues do massive damage, but are fragile. Attempt to outwit your enemies with abilities such as stealth and leaping shot. Those are very good abilities. Alright. Alright, you know what? There's a bug on my screen, and I've had it with you. And now that bitch is dead. Get off of my TV. Cool. So, we're just gonna go back to the war table, send out Cullen and his armies to do a thing, and then go see what else I could send people out to go do. I really wish there was a way to run quicker than this. Whoa, I'm seeing an exclamation point. See, this is the problem. The exclamation point leads to, like, fucking pre-order supplies or something. Special shipments. I hit X, nothing happens. That's gonna bug the crap out of me if it continues, though. Ah, pardon me. That sandwich was really good. I should eat at Panera more often. Alright, why is there a box? Oh.
Any
Hello.
circle mate wanting to join needs to speak with Cullen or Cassandra. Apostates too, I suppose. Oh, you're her. Thrin. Inquisition quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
Have you played Call of Duty ever? Yes, quite a bit.
How does someone end up as quartermaster for the Inquisition?
I served for Eldon under Ten Loghain MacTier. Best commanding officer this world has ever seen. After they all turned on him at Denerim, though, there wasn't much use for people who held that opinion. Queen Honora offered my services to the Inquisition. It was a kindness. She knew I supported her father and got me away from the political garbage.
Your loyalty to the man you served is admirable, quartermaster.
Thank you.
I'm bad at it, but I still like it. Okay, what's important is, at the end of the day, you're playing a video game.
If he brought the reinforcements, Darkspawn would
So,
have killed everyone. He did what he had to do to save our country, and we betrayed him. I apologize.
Point of a video game is to have
Sister
fun.
Liliana told me I shouldn't talk
So,
about this.
to have fun.
Just forget it.
Alright, so a little bit of backstory behind that. In Dragon Age 1, Darkspawn were attacking the kingdom, the main capital, if I'm not mistaken. The king demanded reinforcements. Loghain, who was in charge of getting them, didn't. Just didn't show up. Just ran with them. So everyone was calling him a coward and a traitor and all that. I think the worst part about it, though, was that after he had done that, he then came in after the Darkspawn had moved on and was just like, I'm ruler now. Deal with it. So he's a bit of a douche, but she does have a point in that the Darkspawn were attacking, but at the same time, I mean, he's a knight. He has a duty to the kingdom and the king and to try to defend, and he should have gone down trying as opposed to just bailing.
What do you do here?
I'll make sure the Inquisition
That's just
troops have food in their
my
bellies
opinion.
and iron in their hands. Both are important. Lots of people expecting us to be heroes, marching all day to fight the demons. Turns out heroes need to dig latrines just like everyone else.
That's right.
If I have materials for a special order, do I bring
This guy's just sitting here like, I'm not listening.
One of my boys will take the materials.
It's a very lovely tree I'm looking at. Either that or it's looking like the fucking breach. Which I don't know why, because it's just
What did you mean
one big
when you
hole in the
mentioned
sky, and
Inquisition?
it's still a hole in the
Making
sky.
this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good logging site. Maybe Harriet can get our troops better weapons.
Cool.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
Oh, cool, I could do this. I apparently already have a logging stand and some iron, so... Our soldiers require additional weapons, effective reward, +1 power. Well, bam! Anyway, back to the war table. Power +1. Summoning the War Council. Okay, whoa, am I seeing markers over in our light? There's one.
My scouts are posted on the ridges in case there's any trouble.
Shard squad from... The shards acquired by the Herald of Andraste are unlike anything I've encountered. Aren't I the Herald of Andraste? What shards? Breach must have disrupted whatever ancient magic was concealing them from view. Heard of ones. Blown to the circle town, mark them however the circles fell. Wait a second. I know this area. There's no point in going there. You remember those glowing skulls that I do the little spot mini game thing and then I go off and take care of that shit? Alright, I guess we'll send Liliana out to do something. So there, now we have each of them doing a thing. What's this one? All three are busy, so I can't do this. Lady Buttlefort. God, that is a goofy fucking name. Rescue soldiers. Wait a minute. I should be able to do that. Yeah. Okay, so I have to read what it is and send the appropriate forces. Soldiers have gone missing in the marsh reaches. Because the region is largely uncharted, finding them will be difficult, but the Inquisition's advisors are determined to find out what happened and, if possible, bring the people back alive. Now, my thing is, we're talking about woods. Josephine over here with the connections is a diplomat. Connor? I don't remember his name. The military dude are... Send my people. A few scouts will move more quickly than a larger group could. See, I agree with that one. I think Liliana's scouts would be the best bet on that. Missing soldiers have been found in a bog, being held hostage by Avar who demand to meet the Herald of Andraste. Let's venture forth and fuck shit up. I need to get Sarah in this party to get rid of Varric. Ugh. Sarah's much cooler and funnier. Spellbinders buff their allies with special properties. Take them out first. Weaken your enemies. Not fruit, grow in open fields, and then it's big old codex entries. God, I love the loading screens. They actually have some cool info on them.
Thank you for coming. Maybe you can solve this mess. Our missing patrols are being held hostage by Avar, barbarians from the mountains.
What are they doing in a bog?
That's the thing. Their leader, he wants them to fight you, because you're the Herald of Andraste.
What do they have against Andraste?
Well, the Avar think there are gods in nature, as in the sky has a god and the forest. The Avar say you're claiming to be sent by one, and they'll challenge the will of your god with their own. I think their leader's just a boastful little prick who wants to brag he killed you.
Sounds about right.
Should I autograph something for him before he tries to behead me?
They think readings for the weak. You know, scholars, lowlanders, or legion peasants. Getting to our troops won't be easy. You'll have to fight your way through undead. Wait, you're not squeamish about undead, are you?
It doesn't matter. I'm not letting the Avar butcher the Inquisition's people.
I appreciate it. The Avar are holed up in the castle on the other side of the Fallow Mire. Maker willing, the Inquisition's people are still alive.
I remember this. This is not where I get Iron Bull. I get Iron Bull in a coastal territory.
I've news, sir. What is it? This may be worthwhile.
Cool. Oh man, another bottle of wine! And a thing to loot! Bottles of Thetis. I don't know, I don't remember what the importance behind those things is. Whoa, what? People have level ups? People have level ups. When did y'all get level ups? Why don't I have level ups? Anyway. Let's see. Varric, still going full on fucking 800% weapon damage. Damn. Let's nab it while we can. Is that it? No. That's it. Where is it? Yeah, there we go. That's what I need her to fucking have. Cassandra with the taunt. Alright, so more exploration. Honestly, that's what I love about this game. It's just how they're like, cool, you've got a thing to do in a place. Other than that, go nuts. Do it in whatever order you want. I think the cool thing is that there's clear level markers to be like, those dudes are level 10, so unless, you know, I mean, if you're ready to fight level 10, go for it, but if you don't want to fight level 10, then your bitch ass better run, or your bitch ass is gonna die. No, not Cassandra, Solos. I forgot to level his ass. Spirit Sabotage for a short time, reducing incoming damage. So, yeah, there is no healing. Huh. When you or your allies have an active barrier, the beneficial energy invigorates them and helps them recover mana or stamina. So that helps for resource generation. Barriers draw on the magic with a fade, absorb more energy before depleting. Okay, so that increases the duration of the barrier. So there is no way to heal. It's kind of annoying. Let's reduce the cooldown then on this shit. I mean, if I'm going to use Solos, I might as well have Solos on a full-blown fucking support. But I mean, that's the other thing that's interesting about it, is that because there's no healer subclass, you can't really play it like you would a, oh, come on, really? That's not a thing I can loot? I think y'all can agree that that's a thing I should be able to loot, but they're not letting me interact with it. That's certainly an Orvane. But whatever. Anyway, what was it? Oh, yeah. Because there's no healing class, there is no, like, mages kind of became, I think it was in number 2, that mages were an HM slave. In the sense that you had them around purely because you needed a healer in your party. And you didn't give a fuck. Because I remember Anders being a fantastic healer until I fucking killed him. Because he blew up the goddamn circle. And started a war. And I was like, you motherfucker. We were trying to fix shit. That was the problem, was that the Templars and the Mages were having a bit of a disagreement, and they were all, you know, at each other's throats. But they weren't yet actively attacking, to my knowledge. I may be wrong in that regard. And then fucking Anders is like, you know what, we're just gonna blow them up. We're gonna blow up the Chantry, because they're the ones oppressing all the mages. So, fuck your shit. What level are you? Wow, you're not fun. Oh, that's the super powerful spell. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, no, we're gonna leave here very soon. I'm gonna just murder a few things, get some good XP. Can I? Boop. Yay! We claimed the land. Oh yeah, this land is very small. However, I'm not equipped to explore it, so sadly I gotta get my black ass on out of here. Man, I never thought I'd say that. I was about to say lily white ass, and I was like, wait a second, I'm playing a black chick. Well, time for me to get my black ass out. Anyway. Fuck this shit, I'm out. I forgot I could just leave at any time. Quest map, world map. Hey look! We're going back to actually... You know what? We're gonna just go back to the fucking hinterlands. Like, I love how that's where the story wants me to go. And there's all this shit up here that I could explore. And I went in this direction. Why? Because I wanted to. So, we're going to go there. Actually, we're going to do that. See, I hate that. The only reason that it bothers me about this quest is that when you select that objective of the quest, it puts markers all over your minimap, as opposed to selecting the one I selected. And so that could become very overburdening. And that, when you'll see when I load, I'll have about a dozen fucking quest markers. And I just need to remember that the one I'm specifically going for is to the south. Anyway, so the thing over back at the war table on the left side, the Orlesian side, that skull territory over there, that unlocks a ruin. In that ruin is a... how do I put this? In that ruin are doors that use these things as keys. And by these things, I mean these shards here. So, you need to keep collecting shards to be able to keep pushing through the doors. Alright, so there's another one to the southwest. So, that would be this way. So, I know exactly what those go to, and there's really no point in doing it until way later, because you need a fuckload. I think you need 4 to get past one door, and then you need to get past like 12 doors. There's a... okay, spooky in here.
Interesting reading. Could be worth a look.
Door? Door. I'm dumb. Oh, okay. I actually don't think you can collect these shards until you've located them via that thing, which is honestly very annoying. Alright, so we're going to go do that quest now, because that'll give me one marker, and then it's easy to do. That's the one thing I like about having such a easily defined mechanic. Being able to just be like, I see exactly where it is I need to go and what it is I need to do, and I can easily fucking do it. You know what I mean? Being like, alright, I have a minimap, I have a direction, let's go. I mean, when it comes to game design, it's an interesting argument, because some people prefer open-ended to the point of being told nothing. And other people prefer to have their hand held the whole time. So it's interesting to see how different people react to different mechanics in game design overall. And I can't loot you. That makes me sad. Liliana's ready to report in. Of course. I forgot that we're early on in the game, so the missions I send them on are like 12 minutes. Hey, big guy! I did not mean to set that Fennec on fire. But since we're here, I mean, Fennec for... Solas, I was about to murder you. You're an enemy, actually. I am murdering you. I thought that was Solas I was looking at. And now you're Panic. How about you don't touch me? Or anyone. Ever again. That's the interesting thing, man. This game just throws an endless tirade of people all trying to murder you. And all you gotta do is stop them. Oh, the treasure maps. Ugh. I don't like those. Hi. Let's see, what do we got? See you tomorrow. I might not come tomorrow, but I'll try. Well, either way, see you later, Cal. If not tomorrow, then eventually. And off they go chasing a ram. With extreme fucking prejudice. Cassandra, Solas, you want to tell me how the fuck you just walked up this shit? I don't even know where the corpse of that ram is. I apparently can't loot it though, so it doesn't matter. Come on, come on, come on. Let me the fuck up. Recover the farmer's ring for the Templars. Alright, we're moving. I love this scene because this is straight out of Monty Python. Which actually it is a joke on Monty Python, for those that know Monty Python and the Quest for the Holy Grail. There is a scene in which they come across a cave just like this, and there's a bunch of bones and a single white bunny, and they're like, one of the knights is like, huh, I'll take care of this, and then as he steps forward, the bunny just fucking bites into his neck and murders him, blood spouting everywhere, and they're like, holy crap, that bunny is fucking fierce. So it is funny that they actually made a little cave with a bunch of bones outside, and it's filled with nugs, which are this world's equivalent of fucking bunnies. So that's just fucking goofy. But anyway. So, we got more bandits in this direction. This is gonna hurt somebody. I'm just loot some on here. As the French would say, you got pooped on. Get the fuck off, man.
I doubt these were mere bandits. They moved with the efficiency of a trained group.
They were murdered in seconds. Which, by the way, I have a very powerful fire spell now. I think I actually leveled myself up off stream, so in case you're wondering where this fourth ability came from. Enhanced challenge ring. Ugh. I keep forgetting that the rings correlate to specific abilities. And it's not just ability damage, but ability damage for specific abilities. I've been here before, haven't I? Oh yeah. Hi guys. Wow. Y'all are just... Well, I mean, you know, while I have a barrier. Hey, you want a party? I want a party. And they're all partied out. So, gotta love being a mage. Because I am stupidly powerful. At least for now. Alright, so I need to head far to the west. And it's actually going to be quick if I just fast travel and head south. Okay. I was going to say, it might have been quicker to fucking walk at this point. Jesus Christ. I can just imagine this though being like, sir, we need to move on to the northern fucking villages. The demons have started taking them and we need to take them back. And then I immediately start heading south. They're like, sir, where are you going? Why are they in charge? Like, why are they in charge? What do they think this is? A video game or something? They need to save that village. Although it is funny because, to my recollection, nothing in this game is actually on a timer specifically. Wow, y'all are just angry. I'm gonna just do this and say hi. No longer on him. Ooh, you look like you got hurt. Oh, and he's very much dead. Hey, big shieldy dude. Get paralyzed. On the ground. Oh, okay. I can't paralyze you on the ground, apparently. Although she can knock you on your fucking ass and we can destroy you. That's the thing we do. You can come out now.
Where are the Templars? They don't care who they kill anymore.
I'm in a permanent state of falling. Well,
I found this ring.
This is a thing now.
This is it. Praise to you and the Inquisition for giving my husband justice. It won't bring him back, but his spirit will rest easier. As will mine.
Just a permanent... Oh, okay. This is just my life now. This is just my life now. So this is a thing. Let's just moonwalk our asses on over in this direction. Do 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 do. I'm fairly certain that if I jump, I'll reset my animation cycle and as such fix this issue. I just think it's funny. I'm gonna tase the shit out of y'all. I love how fucking Solos immediately pops a barrier on me. It's just like, no, protect her. I think after I do this playthrough, I'm gonna do another playthrough off stream where I do it as just a Kunari battle axe wielding motherfucker. And basically I'm just gonna play Iron Bull, but my own Iron Bull. Wait, wasn't I already, yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't I already in here and this place was on fire? Although now it's just not on fire? What if? Okay, hold up. I'm an idiot who didn't look at the map. I have to go around the mountain, not over it. This isn't Skyrim. I can't just go over a mountain. I will say, interesting animation in that my character's running cycle actually changed because of the incline I'm on. Which is good. That makes sense. Well, no comments, but 5 people watching. Feel free to say hi. I know Melanie's probably watching, but also lurking. Lurking like a creeper in the background, and then just when you think you're comfortable and you can build a nice wooden house in Minecraft... Fuck! Ah, gotta love it. Anyway. Oh yeah, Nisa's also probably still lurking in the comments. As they do. As they do. So, yeah. I don't know why I made a hilt and blade for this staff, considering at the beginning, early game, you're leveling so quickly that there's no point in putting that much effort into it. It's just...
You decided to remain.
Why?
See, I love these moments.
The breach remains a threat to us all.
Just the same. I wondered if you might leave now that we have a plan to seal it.
Ah, because I am an apostate. I might flee before the Inquisition throws me in chains. I take my commitment seriously, Seeker. Come what may, I shall see this through.
As you wish.
Commendable.
Though I cannot guarantee what will happen in the days to come.
I don't know if they were still talking. Yepers and I just mind my business. Well, I mean, I understand that. It's the whole point as to why I'm talking to you specifically is because I'm trying to, you know, invite you to the conversation and let you know that you're more than welcome to chat in the comments. That, and also I'm just looking for someone to talk to while I play. Because, I mean, I'm in a party, but ain't fuck all in here. Okay, so...
Must be an old dwarven outpost.
Now we're in the chasm.
What was it for?
Trade, maybe? Your guess is as good as mine.
What level are the enemies? Level 8. Alright, let's get our ass whooped. Holy shit! I do not remember that. Everyone okay? We all good? I feel like I'm in fucking War of the Worlds over here. Just whom. Oh shit. The aliens are coming for my ass. I like how she can long range taunt with a fucking sonar wave. God, what Marvel hero does that? Psylocke? I think I'm pretty sure you fight her in Deadpool. She wears like purple and black. I'm pretty sure it's Psylocke. Anyway. I can tell you about ugly and naked guy that lives down the street from me. I'm concerned as to why you know about said ugly and naked guy, because I don't know. It sounds like you don't really want to spend too much time with the guys, therefore you should have very limited interaction and know very little about him. So it is interesting to hear that you know a lot about said ugly naked guy, despite your apparent distaste for him. Rogue, please stand there. Boom. God, I love Fire Rune. God, I remember when I had fucking Solas with it, and he would just rip shit apart with this spell, man. Just, hey, I'm gonna cause explosions. I remember this place very vaguely. But hey, I mean, free stuff, experience, items, gear. Items and gear are pretty much the same fucking thing. I don't know why I specified them, but whatever. Now I'm over here. 3, 2, 1, pop. Pop, okay. Okay, don't have the key. Hello, more Drakestone. Now ugly naked guy lives down the street on a highway and goes outside naked. Huh. Well, let's call the police if it's that big a deal, because, I mean, public indecency is a thing. Other than that, I mean, him being naked doesn't really affect anyone, so the fuck does it matter? Carter note. Oh yeah, I forgot the fucking dwarves and their.
I could do that if you wish.
This is why you gotta always have one rogue, one warrior, one mage, and then whatever the fuck you are. Except, because I am a mage, I'm going to get rid of, switch out Solas for Iron Bull, and then have 2 big ass damage dealing warriors and a rogue and a mage. Just because there are times where you'll find limitations on doors like that and be like, where do I go? And then bam, treasure. So it's always good to have at least one of each class. Oh, hey. Nice. I'm an idiot, too, because either I have short-term memory problems, which, let's face it, I do, or I didn't actually look inside this hole. I did. Yeah, short... No, I didn't. I apparently found a new potion to make. Cool. It's legal because he stays on his property. I thought you said he was on a highway. But I've seen his butt in the past months more than I've seen my own. Well, you need to get a mirror and start looking at your butt. Don't know why I hit circle instead of X to interact.
These won't be the last.
We may be too close to the surface for these to count as deep roads.
I like how I'm dealing with Carta fighting Darkspawn. Fire. I really like my fire spells. Fire, I think, was my favorite element just because of the stupid amounts of fucking damage you can do with it. I always had a good combo of electric and dark. Electric and fire, because electric was good for when you have a large group of enemies, and fire was good for when there's one. Case in point. Hey look, there's a single enemy. Wait, you look like you're about to move. You ain't moving no more. Go ahead, stay where you are. And... no, not dead. Damn it, I stopped attacking because I wanted to be all fucking courageous. Well, not courageous. What's the word I'm looking for? I wanted to show off and just be like, I don't even need to attack. He's dead and doesn't know it yet. Oh my wa. Shinderu. Eeny, meeny, miny, YouTube. Boom. Boom. I'm gonna move because you're an idiot. Cassandra, you want to go ahead and taunt that big fucker? I'll take care of the small ones. Don't touch me. Will you fucking die? Holy balls, my health. Alright, fine. You want to attack me? Attack me. Dodge this. Bitch. Oh, hey, you're still alive. Not anymore, you're not. There's a difference between the Inquisition meddling and the Inquisition just getting shit done. Anyway. I thought you were referring to friends. That's how good his name. We live on a highway outside of town, so everyone's traveling through can see. Okay, so you're saying you don't live on a highway like fucking I-95. You live more on like a route. You live on just a very busy street. And this motherfucker's just naked in his front yard, not giving a shit. Which, even if it's on private property, it's still public indecency. And I'm sure if you give enough fucking complaints, they will come in and say something and be like, listen, you want to be naked in your own damn house. Don't be naked in the front yard where everyone can fucking see your dangly bits. Ain't no one want to see the twig and berries. Like, the fuck, dude. Anyway. And he has a friend that stops by, visits him, goes outside, talks to him naked too. Must be a popular attraction in your town. Funny. Hello, person. Sir, where are you going? Oh, he stepped in the ring. Once you enter the ring, you don't fucking leave. I love that fire explosion, man. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. I really shouldn't be here either. This place is for level fucking 8s. And I'm sitting here at level 6? 5. I am not as high in health as I should be. Whoops. I hit the wrong button there. Although it is funny because, I mean, like, Varric, why do you need healing? Oh, hey, you're a big motherfucker. Hi. Paralyzed. Stay where I put you. I love being able to do that. Here's a big circle of fucking death. And now you're paralyzed, stuck in the big circle of death. Let's see. He's renovating the house he lives in, so I just assume he likes to do carpentry naked. I speak from experience when I say that carpentry naked's not a good idea. Mostly because splinters are always a risk, and carpentry naked is just extremely dangerous. No one wants splinters in their dick. Let's put it that way. Sawdust all up in his bits. Because I'm sure that's what Melanie needed for a visual. She actually knows what this ugly motherfucker looks like. Well, I can't even call him ugly because I don't know what the fuck he looks like, but he is inconsiderate just walking around fucking naked. That's really weird. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. I need to make sure that I keep an eye on my potions. Thankfully, using spells without purpose is free. Oh, hey. Varric, would you be so kind? See, the problem with the mage barrier, where it's like, oh, this is a barrier, a mage can dispel this with the right element, and you have to hit it with that element, or the opposite element, I think. No, I think it's with that element. And it's just like, god damn it, fucking rogue hit X, warrior hit X, and fucking mage hit R2 repeatedly, maybe with the right element if you happen to have one. Hey, that's the other dwarven gear I need. Hey, and a mosaic piece. Rich, have you tried carpentry naked? The real questions. Yes, Melanie, we're getting into some deep discussions. No, I haven't tried carpentry naked, but I have tried carpentry enough to know that, like, Again, you can get a splinter in your hand, and that sucks. But if you're working on something that could potentially throw chunks, like, there's a reason you wear safety goggles, so that you don't potentially get a piece of wood shot into your eye. So being naked, there's some sensitive bits that you could have sharp pieces of wood potentially thrown into, and that's just not a good idea. Not a good idea. If you know from experience, I'm going to assume he has. Well, I mean, I know from experience with carpentry, not experience with carpentry naked. I will say also I have very limited experience with carpentry. Really? I gotta... Technically, I don't know if he's ugly, but he's like 50-something years old. What distressing about the fact that he's naked. I mean...
living from valuables they find in the deep roads.
Makes sense that that'd be a concern. There's enemies in here. Bring it on, motherfucker! Oh man, leveled up to 6. Slightly less gonna die instantly. No. Big guy, you have fun with Cassandra now, please. Are you the only one left alive? Nope. Paralyzed. Ooh, you just did a fucking number to Cassandra. Can I get you both in this circle? Yes. Cassandra popping them potions. And that's the thing, is that in order to control how much the player can explore and therefore force juxtaposition of combat to non-combat, they're limiting how many potions you have, because if they limit the number of potions you have, also, you should have been in with the rest of the fight. So, because you're not in with the rest of the fight, this is going to be a painful experience for you. Why are you only getting hit by some of my spells? There we go. But, oh hey. A new thing for Bianca. Coolio. Wait a second. Okay, I was going to say, everyone should level up at approximately the same time. Alright, so now I have, like, the most powerful fucking fire spell. Sure, why not? Beric, we're just gonna keep going with ranged combat because fucking yes. Cassandra, it's pretty much all about this. It's all about the taunt. There we go. Buffer armor for taunting. That's a great skill, actually. And then Solas is, why can't I buff the second barrier? Dispelling magic and status effects increases your own spell's damage and barrier generation. What does this do? What? Yeah, okay. Helps them recover stats more quickly while under the effect of barrier. Which, barrier is about the most support you can fucking get in this game. Nah, fam, nah. I want to know where he works because sometimes he's not home. Does he go to the work naked? Does he keep clothes in his car to change into? I mean, if there's a uniform where he works, he probably just changes to go to work, and then when he gets home, he's like, time to get out of all those tight, constricting clothing. Better walk around completely naked in my front yard to air out the fucking twig and berries. I mean, I can speak from experience. Swamp ass is no fun, so... You know. There are times I wish I could walk around my house naked or just air out the twig and berries. Story time with Wretched Sickness, where he shares way too much information. Alright, so we went with a bit of a Skyrim-esque design. Well, I can't even really say Skyrim coined it, but one of those, you went through the dungeon, and then the way out of the dungeon happens to also be back at the beginning, so that you're conveniently able to just walk the fuck on out. I've seen him with a shirt on once, but he wasn't wearing anything else. So, Melanie, wanna, take a shot at Jack Daniels, some liquid courage, go over there and have a conversation and be like, hey, why are you fucking weird? I mean, you're on your property, so we can't stop you, but why are you just standing in your yard naked for no reason? The other question I have, Melanie, is if he lives down the street from you, how far down the street? Like, you seem to know a lot about this guy. I feel like sounds like he's living in your front yard. I've thought about it. What, just walking up and talking to him? Being like, so, just, looking to feel the breeze between your knees, I'm guessing. That's not creepy at all. There's no kids. This isn't a school zone. That'd be even weirder if he lived across the street from a school zone. I have to go past his house to go into town. And yeah. Sorry. Being goofy. Bring the grandfather back. I am bringing shit back. I'm gonna just murder a bitch. You should totally ask the questions everyone wants to know. Damn straight. Question everything. I remember when I was a kid and I was told to question everything, and I'm like, why? And they're like, you're getting it. So, bring the grandfather back is referring to what exactly? I think I have to talk to him and, like, actually lead his ass. Which is kind of annoying, considering the map's not just showing me where the fuck he is. Now, I could do this, but those are some tough-ass missions. So let's go establish a campsite. Hello, bear that defies gravity. How you doing? I'm gonna have to murder you in a minute. Alright, enough resource gathering. Unless it's a rare resource. I'm pretty sure I'm well stocked on iron and fucking elf root by now. Whee. We're in combat! No, we're not. Oh, they don't jump, so they have to take the long way. Nah, they're on my 6. So then, who the fuck cares? Is that bear following? I'll murder the shit out of a bear. Alright, elf fruit, we're leaving alone. Fennec fur! Sorry, Fennec. You're adorable. And you didn't even drop any fur. I was gonna say, you're adorable, but you're gonna make a good coat. There we go. See, this Fennec died. It actually gave me fucking Fennec fur. So let us establish a camp. Hello, curiosity killed the mage. Let's see where this goes. I vaguely recall you. I love how I just walk around and put down fucking banners like, I own this now. It's mine. It's got my name on it. I called base. Don't touch it. It's mine. I'll poop on you. Whee! Or not. Okay. Can I get on the box? From the box, can I jump? Okay, that works. Yay! Something I don't think I have a billion of. Let's see. Gotta go past this house to go into town. I'm gonna head out, need sleep, long day tomorrow. Oh, sorry to hear, but talk to you later. Have a good one. I'm only gonna be streaming for another 15 minutes. Again, folks, sorry for the late start on the stream. It was one of those cases of dinner got here late, which of course means other things get done late, which then streaming late, which then, so, you know, sorry.
This would be a good place to set up.
Waboosh. Hello, requisitions officer. And we've done this glitch again.
Nothing to report, sir.
Alright, so equip potions. You can equip or replenish potions for each party member. Healing potions at the top of the radial menu. So I can actually, oh wow, yeah, I can actually equip potions to different characters. To replenish potions, you must have enough herbs of the appropriate type. Ah. So I can use my stuff as crafting materials to give myself these potions. So it's not a good idea to give them these potions because they'll just fucking eat them. And that requires ram leather and obsidian. I still don't know where to find obsidian. A change party. Instead of having these three, I want these are the only three I can possibly fucking use. So, pretty fucked on that one. Alright, let's head northeast. I remember one of these ad streams gave me a fucking hell of a time. You have extreme cold resist. How's your fire? Not as good. I need you to find a place to stand still. Cool, you're fighting Cassandra. Have a fire ring. Have a fire ring. God, I love that. Just, you're alive. Boom. No, you're not. I love having it just a fucking explosion. Not to mention, it only takes like a second to charge. So I don't have to go insane with it and be like, oh my god, I need to wait an hour for each fucking one. It's like, pfft. I pop it constantly. You hold them there for a second, hence having a tank who can taunt shit. Which thankfully there's abilities that it's like, oh, taunt the enemy and also gain armor for it. So she's double tanking. Which is good, because I mean, in all honesty, you only have 4 ability slots, so it's a really good idea that they have the ability within them to, you know, oh my god, I took some damage. How much damage? Not a lot. Not as much as I thought it did. But it's good because, you know, they only have so many ability slots. And so as a result, you really gotta try to figure out what role you're gonna go for and combine those abilities. Because, like, for instance, if you're taunting, you're gonna be a tank, which means you're gonna need armor and defense, which is exactly why they do it the way they do, in that when you taunt the enemy, you also immediately generate defense for yourself. I think it has an innate thing where you'll taunt the enemy and gain defense, but I also, as you saw, leveled hers up, so now it gains a 200% armor while the taunt is in effect, so it's a case of, because she's combining these effects, it's very beneficial. It would be like if they also had it in a way that made it so that every time you, every time you popped barrier, it also healed whoever was in the barrier, because of the fact that it's likely going to be used as a support mechanic, and very good chance that whoever's getting the barrier is likely doing so to defend themselves from damage, and as a result, the healing is going to be beneficial to them. Or their health is going to be at max, and you want to keep it there, which is why they're going to have the healing. So even when they start taking damage, the buff is going to be beneficial to helping their health stay at max. So combining shield and healing, or a taunt with a defense boost, or things like Another thing that would be interesting, would be greatly beneficial, is if they had abilities where it's like, kind of like the Reaver in this game, but on every class, some sort of balance. Like, I would have blood magic, where you could actually use blood magic, and, you know, I'm pretty sure they actually had it to where you could do blood magic. And what blood magic would do is it would give you the ability to deal damage and heal yourself. And that's honestly, that's a very good mechanic in a lot of RPGs for people who solo, is they have to have a way to heal themselves, or, in other words, they have to find a way to mitigate the damage. So, because everything in an RPG, or in an MMO, well, RPG, everything in an RPG is likely to attack you, and as a result, you have to be prepared for the attack. And as a result of that, you have to have a way of dealing with the damage. So, typically speaking, in RPGs, the implication is that you'll be fighting one enemy at a time, and as a result of that, you'll be able to easily absorb the damage that they deal, because they're not collectively going to deal too much damage, because of the fact that there's only should be 1 to 2 enemies, as opposed to a group setting where you're clearly going to have 5 to 6 enemies fighting you at once. And as a result, you need to be prepared to accommodate all that damage coming at you at the same time. What do you mean, someone help? I just got a triple kill. I just bombed the shit out of this place. Fucking someone help. Bitch, we are murdering things. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure every time I see one of these boxes, they have great things in them. What do we got in the comments? Old game. Yeah, over 4 years old, but still fun. And, honestly, Sheik was talking about it because he has the fucking complete edition. And it has all the DLC. And I was like, you know, I actually haven't played the DLC to that game. Can I borrow your PSN information? And so here we are. Locate the Templar camp along the Wester Road. Templar camp.
The apostates have gone mad with power.
The Templars aren't looking any better here.
No, everyone's just kind of going nuts. Everyone's going nuts. Oh, look at the Widow Mage. Wow, I killed you before the fucking fire rune went off. I guess I'll just chill. I also like how the game just specifies who's friend and who's foe. It's like, I can work, you know, I can work out my issues with these people and maybe come to a fucking calm solution that benefits everyone. Nah, just murder them. If you could lock onto them, they need to die.
We should move on.
Just, if you can fight them, just kill them. Old but amazing game. I mean, yeah, in all honesty. See, what it came down to for me personally, the first time I played through, was that I played the ever-loving shit out of it, to the point that I was, like, burned out on it. And I remember I beat it in a couple of days, had my fun with it, and then immediately was like, I need to go back and play it again, because I want to play through as a different character doing different options. And then I've talked about doing it, I tried to do it, but as I got back into the game, I was like, but I already know everything, because I literally just did it yesterday. And so, now it's been like 4 years since I've played it, so I'm remembering things as I go, but I don't remember everything about everything in this game, which is good, because it offers a bit of an experience to me to be like, oh shit, I didn't know this was here, that kind of deal. And it's like, I'm encountering, I can't really say it's new things, because again, I've played this before, so it's not new, but it's still a fun experience, given that I don't remember everything about everything. Oh, Varric, I need you to, okay, or we can do this, actually, I like this idea. I play as Varric for a moment. I walk away. They'll teleport to me, eventually. There's everyone, and we're back to me. So cool. That's the thing. I like how there's just a permanent block of ice. You know, there's this thing called the sun. Would do a fairly decent job of melting that. Just saying. Just saying. Now let's explore up here. Hey, what's going on? Actually, you know what? Let's not open with that spell because you're gonna run at me. So I knew that if I cast it where you were standing, it wasn't gonna hit. And I can't hit you because of the angle. Oh, never mind. He's already dead. So it doesn't fucking matter. Alright, so now that they're dead, I'm gonna go inside that fucking cave, or tunnel. Nah, I'm good on elf root. I think, honestly, elf root is the base material used to craft your potions. And as a result, you want, you know, 1 billion of it. Because you'll always be crafting just base potions to heal yourself. Let's see, I did a male warrior and a female elf ranger using only bow. Well, I figured you were using bow considering you said ranger, not rogue. As the elf, I did everything in the game but didn't get the platinum. Well, then you didn't do everything in the game. Clearly. Or you'd have the platinum. Why am I in combat mode? Oh, because shit over there is fighting. End of my range. I was gonna say, I want to see how far my magic can go, because if I could just fucking ruin them from here, that would be hysterical. And extraordinarily cheap. But hysterical. And I just love how everyone fighting is, they're all hostile.
Forces. They're trying to protect the refugees.
Looks like they could use a hand.
Boop. I help.
We are not apostates.
I do not think they care, Seeker.
I mean, she's got something she believes in. Wow, that guy got melted. This is why I go after tougher level shit, because I'm level 6, and now level 6s ain't shit to me. I just blew up a corpse for no reason. This shit hurt me, alright? Yeah. Damn! Hey Solus, you wanna revive me?
Be ready.
That hurt like a bitch. I mean, I honestly should have expected that given that I do that but with fire. So, I should have known that spell would hurt me. Substantially. But, I'm still, kinda dumb. Okay, you're gonna come right at me? I'm gonna just pop a fire rune and then back up. I honestly thought he was gonna run right at me and I was just gonna trap him. That ranger, really? Okay, I mean if you're that dumb. The ranger literally just backed up into it. Got completely ruined. Hey buddy. Oh hey, well since you're paralyzed. Or no, you're frozen. Now you're paralyzed. Oh my god, that combo! I paralyzed him while he was in midair and he just fucking stayed in the air. For a second, that was badass. Alright, what do we got in the comments? I fell in love with the bow in this game, the combat trophy. To be honest, I only played for fun, not the trophy. I mean, honestly, I'm doing the same thing. I'm not trying to platinum this, I'm just having a ball. We got 7 people here. Guys, don't be shy, say something. I mean, I'm happy to have people to chat with, but I'm not going to sit here and make people chat with me.
Don't touch me, Mother. Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
That is an interesting saying. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade, in the fact that it's not the magic that is dangerous, nor is it the blade. They are, of course, inherently of themselves dangerous, but what makes them actually evil is the one wielding it. And that's some deep shit.
Is that why you asked for me? The Chantry has already...
I know what they've done.
Then why am I here?
I know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming the new divine. Some are simply terrified. So many good people, senselessly taken from us.
What happened was horrible.
Fear makes us desperate, but hopefully not beyond reason. Go to them. Convince the remaining clerics you are no demon to be feared. They have heard only frightful tales of you. Give them something else to believe.
You want me to appeal to them?
If I thought you were incapable, I wouldn't suggest it.
Will they even listen?
Let me put it this way. You needn't convince them. You just need some of them to doubt. The power is the unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
Come on back. Cooperate with me here. Thank you. Damn trash bag. Let's see. Melanie says I keep the stream on while I'm doing something else. Well, I mean, that's fair. I honestly do that with Jacksepticeye Markiplier all the time.
The people will listen to your rallying call, as they will listen to no other. You could build the Inquisition into a force that will deliver us, or destroy us. I will go to Haven and provide Sister Leliana the names of those in the Chantry who will be amenable to a gathering. It is not much, but I will do whatever I can.
Thank you, weird triangle-headed lady. Honestly, what is it with religions and having the weirdest fucking headwear? There is a merchant in the crossroads. Motherfucker.
Pulveil is coordinating the Inquisition's efforts in the area. We should speak with him.
There's a merchant in the motherfucking crossroads. If I just kept playing, I could have found this. Alright, so my stuff is better. Yeah, I'm gonna start getting apprentice coats and shit that are actually better than what I got. But as it stands, I'm rocking 88. What about helmets? I am rocking a 15. No, now a 17. And accessories, what do we have? 100 health. Wow, really? I have 100 bonus health and I still got one shot by that magic? Lightning bolt. And grappling chain ring. I could have, yeah, I was gonna say, why is that white? I should not be able to equip that. That's a weird bug. Can I craft? Nope. Anywho, I can't change your weapon. Like, you literally... the requirements on all bows... Oh, wow. I can't actually give him daggers. I could actually make Varric dual wield. I mean, granted, that's a terrible idea. Although, holy crap, the DPS on these weapons. But, yeah, not important. Alright, you rock medium armor, and you're still rocking the best you can for quite some time. I apologize. Alright, so, spike trap ring. Do you have a belt? No. Well, no, you do. No, actually, we need to give that belt of health to fucking, what's her name? Cassandra here, if she doesn't already have one. She needs the bonus health. I was gonna say, melee weapon wise, we only have the one, but shield wise, she can't equip that. But she can equip that. Have herself a spiky little shield that gets significantly better when we get the next shield. And this is what she has equipped, so we can't unequip. And I can't equip either of these yet. Of course, level 8, we're working our way there. She already has accessories. Onward to the Solas. Good. 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 Now the annoying thing is that I have to sit here and go, okay, cool. Now we're done with that. Damn it. I forgot about fucking helmets. I'm sure that actually looks awesome on you. Yeah. So, I probably got rid of some good fucking gear. Damn it. That's my problem, is that some of it is. Because some of it looks cool, but it's like, oh yeah, by the way, though, this is out of your level range. Like, that's cool, but requires level 11. So, I want to make sure that anything I put in here is... Yeah, like, that tower shield I actually want to hold on to, because that will be better when she gets higher in level. And the Battle Mage Cowl looks cool, but these both require level 9 before I can equip, so... We're just pretty fucked on that regard. Alright, so now we're good on headgears. So... Level range wise... Can I change? No. I cannot change the order in which they are sorted. Barrack only. That one's gone. 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 Yeah, I'm pretty sure all the armor that I have, even though it's behind a level requirement, is still crap. And then, okay, cool. So now that those are all moved to valuables, I can just go to buy/sell. Sell. Valuables. Triangle. Done. That's what I did the last time. Sorted up some gear, and then just hit triangle. Cool, well, since you guys are here, I'm gonna just put down this banner and say, y'all motherfuckers belong to me now. Don't like it, I will cut you.
That's the last of the bread. Going to be a long, hungry night.
These people need food.
There are rams out in the hills. Good eating, cooks easy, and no lords around to kill you for poaching. Too dangerous to go hunting now. More likely to find mages than luck.
Good luck.
Luck won't go fast.
Don't I have ram meat in my inventory? From the rams I killed, trying to get ram leather.
Someone, anyone, please
Whatever.
help my wife.
What's wrong with your wife?
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Can't catch her breath like cobwebs in her lungs. Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her breathe. He's the only one who can make it, but he's joined that cult in the hills. Please, get to him and tell him what's wrong. Without that potion, she'll die.
Well, it seems very selfish of him to go join a cult and leave his mother alone, knowing that she requires him in order to be able to, you know, breathe. That's kind of something you should have considered before joining a fucking cult. And as such, might have, I don't know, not done that? I know, talking in fucking riddles, and I'm crazy. But if my mom were handicapped or bedridden in some manner, and I was the only one who could fucking help her through that shit, then yeah, no, I'm not gonna fucking just go join a cult.
The mages and Templars don't seem to care who gets caught in their war.
We are aware.
Die in need of help. If the war doesn't kill them, cold or starvation will.
Or the bears.
What other problems do these refugees face?
We've got some injuries that go beyond stitches and elf fruit. I know healers are in short supply, but if you can find someone in Redcliffe to help us, it would save a lot of lives.
You were concerned about refugees starving.
Yes. Many of them brought food, but they expected to be home by now, or safe in a city. There's a hunter up the hill who has some ideas.
Is there anything we can do to help people deal with the cold?
I asked the Inquisition to send blankets. You'd think I was asking for a wagon of raw lyrium. A recruit named Whittle is trying to make what we can bring in last. If you have any ideas, talk to him across the road.
God damn, you look sexy, Cassandra.
Can you tell me about the Templars?
All the Templars were called to Val Royeaux not long ago. These bastards ignored the order. Now they're killing rebel mages, along with any refugees they think are mage sympathizers. Every Templar I've ever known has wanted to protect the common folk. These men defile their order's good name.
I just don't understand it. Are you a mage? No. Then have a good day. Like,
the real rebels are up north in Redcliffe, dug in and taking care of their own. The ones out here are just apostates, locked up in the circles all these years, and now they've gone mad with power. The rebels in Redcliffe have washed their hands of them. I wish we could do the same.
What can you tell me about the man who's supposed to be getting horses for the Inquisition?
Horsemaster Dennett. He lives on a farm to the west. Tough old fella. We haven't heard from him. Best we can tell, he's holed up until the mages and Templars are done killing each other.
Farewell.
And you as well.
stabilize areas, sealing fade risks, expand the reach, complete quests, gain power and influence, and power on scouting operations. Okay, so it's past 10. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set up the camp up this ridge, go back to base, set up the war board, save, quit, and end, because it's past 10. But there should be a camp right up this hill. Cassandra, do you think this could be a good place to set up camp?
We could make camp here?
Thank you, Solas. I didn't know who was going to jump in first with it, but they always do that. And I'm like, we could make camp here. It's like, I have a map. I'm well aware of where we could set up camp because it's literally on the map. And I'm just going to fucking do that. Alright, power +1. That's the thing, is that some of the missions are like, requires power X. And you're like, fuck. Which, honestly, all you gotta do to get that power is play the fucking game. So back to Haven we go. Okay, that's weird. This time when I teleport to Haven, it didn't ask me to set up a team. Which, honestly, it was weird when the last time I teleported to Haven, it did tell me to set up a team. Fade rifts are caused by weakness in the veil. Metals are found. Study of the Fifth Blight, Volume 1. The Fifth Blight, fuck. That's why I'm very glad we only had fucking 2 wars and 1 plague. It'd suck if we had in the history books the 7th plague. We're like, dude, we just die a lot. Fuck. Why do I have to go all the way to the bottom of the base? And you know what? I'm ignoring that. I'm ignoring that. I'm ignoring that fucking exclamation point. Get it off my minimap right now. No, no, get it off. Because if I see it, it's gonna bother me. Okay, this requires my attention.
Your kind killed the most holy. Lies. Your kind let her die. Shut your mouth, mate!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
Thank
That's
you.
not my title.
Go on.
We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean exactly?
I fucking hate this dude.
Back already,
Because he's just sowing chaos wherever he can go.
I'm curious,
He hasn't done
Commander,
shit.
as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
And poof, the crowd's gone. Colin over here is a mage and we didn't even know it.
Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the Conclave?
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
If the proper authority hadn't completely failed, the Conclave wouldn't have been needed.
So you suggest I blame the Chantry and exalt a murderer? What of justice?
That won't help restore order in the here and now.
Order will never be restored so long as this rebellion is allowed to fester.
Remind me why you're allowing the Chancellor to stay?
I wouldn't.
Your Templar knows where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth. The Chancellor's a good
True.
indicator of what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
Also true. You know, damn it, Colin, good point.
How widespread is the violence between mages and Templars?
Impossible to say.
Your organization flouting the Chantry's authority will not help matters.
With the Conclave destroyed, I imagine the war between mages and Templars is renewed with interest.
The mages and Templars are fighting, even though we don't know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Exactly why all this should be left to a new divine. If you are innocent, the Chantry will establish it as so.
Or we'll be happy to use someone as a scapegoat.
You think nobody cares about the truth? We all grieve Justinia's loss.
But you won't grieve if the Herald of Andraste is conveniently swept under a carpet.
Well, let's hope we find solutions and not a cathedral full of chancellors.
The stuff of nightmares.
Mock, if you will. I'm certain the Maker is less amused.
Ugh, religious twits, a lot of you.
Maker, though the darkness comes upon me, I shall embrace the light.
Caryodon will have more pulses for the injured as soon as possible, revered mother.
How fares your quest to seal the breach?
No one can tear asunder.
Damned if I know.
Well, you know how these things go. At least, I hope someone does.
You laugh to bring a little light into the darkness.
Oh, hell yeah, that's my whole life.
Too many see laughter as antithetical to the chant of light. They imagine Andraste as a grim warrior all her life, forgetting that she loved and was loved in return. I hope she found time for laughter during her trials, as I hope you do.
You know, Giselle, that is just fucking deep.
Of Andraste. Do you know how unnerving that is?
I can only imagine. But we are all given to our purpose under the Maker. A sword does not ask to be forged. And frankly,
Damn.
if such a comparison gives you pause, I do not see that as a bad thing. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Do you know who the Grand Clerics will choose as the next Divine?
It is a difficult decision. All the obvious candidates perished with Divine Justinia at the Conclave. The Grand Clerics are terrified of the Inquisition. They will not decide soon, and I fear they will not decide wisely. Whoever is chosen needs the Inquisition's support. No one else seems likely to seal the breach.
How are the people doing after what happened at the Conclave?
They are scared, of course. Many have lost homes or loved ones.
Or
I doubt
both.
many will sleep well until you have sealed the breach. I have offered what help I can. The rest is for the Inquisition. What more do you wish to know?
How are the villagers in Haven doing?
They are terrified. Many of them came here because the war between the Mages and the Templars destroyed their homes. In their minds, the death of a Divine has destroyed any chance of peace. To that, add the breach. Farmers have fled their fields. If we do not restore order, half of Vedas may starve.
Damn.
What are you doing to help these people?
My sisters and I have been tending to the injured as best we are able. Some refugees come with food, while others arrive empty-handed. I have helped ensure that all have enough to eat.
Oh, that's very nice.
Many simply wish the familiar comfort of the Chanted Light. It is little enough work to offer some comfort to those in pain.
Do you have information on people elsewhere?
The refugees in the hinterlands are desperate. Without help, starvation or war will claim many lives. Villagers in Crestwood are besieged by their own dead. They have sent word begging for assistance.
A little bit low level for that.
Hills of Emprise de Lyon. It may be demons or something worse, but they are terrified. More than that I cannot say. It is a chaotic time for all in Olay and Ferelden.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
I think Giselle's just badass. That's some deep shit though. Okay. Oh, address the Chantry. If I recall correctly though, in order to do that, it takes a long ass time.
A safe distance from the temple.
Alright, so gather coin, gets me money. As I say, I'm pretty sure that one I could literally do infinitely. Deal with relatives. See, this sounds like a diplomatic situation, so we're gonna put Josephine on that shit. Oh, I forgot the completed ones just stay there. That sounds like a job for a military. The Storm Coast, that's where I get Iron Bull. That's what we'll do in the next episode. Alright, so I'm specifically looking for these triangles. Because if they don't have a bird on top of them, they haven't been completed. If they do have a bird on top of them, then they have been completed. So now, gather coin is all I got left. So we'll throw Liliana on that for an hour. And she'll just come back with money. And like I said, this is something I'm not going to have completed for a very long time. Actually, never mind. I now have it completed. I'm not going to explore it for a while, though. Anywho, so, doing exactly what I said I was going to do, sorted inventory, set out on the board to do different things. And now activate quest by accessing quest journal. Yeah, because I can go into the journal and I have a lot of quests to do in a lot of different areas. I have to speak with the apothecary. Where the fuck's the apothecary? Hold up a tick, folks. We're gonna go talk to the apothecary. Wherever the hell they are. Find that speeds through exploration, visit merchants, apothecary, herbs, gathering, whatever. Hey, Don.
Who's back from the dead? Again.
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making those wear, though. So, you're welcome.
I didn't realize. Thank you.
Yeah, well, you can pay me back by fixing the world.
I am trying.
I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
How do I go about having potions made?
Just take a look there and tell me what you'd like. Find a recipe for something better, I can make that too. You're
there.
back. And in one piece.
For a healer, you don't seem particularly nurturing.
I'm not a healer. I'm an alchemist who's forced to play Mother Hen. You want something to burst into flame on contact with the air? Done. Gladly. Patching up wounded soldiers is a waste of my time and talents. But there are few around who can help.
I mean...
How are your people holding up?
He's responsible. You know, being like, fuck, I don't want to, but... Yeah, I've gotta, so... Fuck it. Wow, yeah, no.
Is there anything I can
also
do to
valid
help
point.
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me. I only wish I'd been able to find Master Tajin's notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the Conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
Huh.
Farewell.
I might now have a... Yeah, I was gonna say, I might now have a quest for finding potions. Swords, fuck yeah, I want regeneration potions. Just gonna go ahead and share some potions. Oh yeah, I forgot I can upgrade them. Upgrade potions, you've already unlocked. Upgrade potions, select category. I need one Dawn Lotus, and I have no clue where to get it. Damn it. Oh, well, cool. Nice. Ooh, debilitate would be nice. And increases duration, honestly, but I don't use grenades as often as I do healing items, so I'd much rather have that upgrade. Okay, so that's been taken care of. I don't see any other quests. Ah, fuck, there's other quests. Gotta love the irony in that. Well, not the irony. What's the word for that? The timing, I guess. It's just like, I don't see any other quests. Fuck, there's more quests. That's just comedic timing. That's not irony. Anyway, so like I said, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here, as it is past 10. But thank you all very much for joining me again. Hope you enjoyed it. Please do like, subscribe, and share. Help me grow the channel. I do greatly appreciate it. Trying to get more subscribers. Trying to get a more popular channel. Hopefully going to be able to monetize, next year. Eventually, I'm going to try to stream more often, but I may poof, so keep an eye on Discord. For those that aren't in the Discord, feel free to join down below in the description. But, if you want to support me financially, then I greatly appreciate any tips. There's a link to PayPal and Patreon in the description below, and I do greatly appreciate any and all donations. And if not, then, you know, like I said, if you can't donate but want to help, try to share the channel and, you know, invite friends who you think would enjoy a laugh in the comments, because I got no problem talking to people in comments while I play and joking around and talking about whatever topics you guys want to talk about. So I do enjoy communicating with the audience, and I do hope to be able to do it more in the future. But I'm gonna end the episode here. Thank you all for joining me, and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.